Monday, June 8, 2020. Hello everyone. Welcome to this new edition of the press review on JDC Plus TV, which we open with the Guardian Post newspaper. The paper carries as main headline, "Another arrested Anglophone journalist declared missing." According to the story by Moi Patrick in Yaoundé, the whereabouts of Anglophone journalist Kingsley Fomnu Njoka has remained unknown close to a month after he was picked up by plainclothes security operatives. The paper adds that the freelance reporter was apprehended on May 15 in Douala, littoral region of Cameroon, by a group of armed men who presented themselves as police officers. According to a family source, they are said to have made rounds at various detention centers in Douala and were unable to locate him. More on this story that reminds us that of Samuel Wazizi on page 3 of the Guardian Post, published this Monday, June 8, 2020. And talking about Samuel Wazizi, the Guardian Post says his family contradicts government over his death. The paper indicates that they are in shock and consternation following news of his death while in detention in Yaoundé, and have dismissed claims from government that they were in constant communication with him and even informed of his death when he passed away on August 17. Today's editorial of the Guardian Post focuses on Samuel Wazizi's death with the unanswered questions which follow last week's statement by the Ministry of Defense that Samuel Wazizi succumbed to severe sepsis. Read the full editorial on page 4 of the Guardian Post, published this day. From the Guardian Post, we move on to The Advocate, which re-echoes that government statement on Wazizi's death raises dust. The paper highlights that Friday, June 5, the communication officer at the Ministry of Defense, Colonel Cyril Atonfak, issued a statement stating that Samuel Wazizi was in connection with terrorists in the southwest region, and that contrary to what is reported by some media organs, he died from severe sepsis on the 17th of August 2019. The Advocate indicates that many are confused on why Samuel Wazizi, whom the government knew was already dead, had court sessions which were even adjourned. The story on Wazizi's death further finds voice on the Post newspaper, which indicates that local and international pressure mounts on government over his passing on to glory. The paper of late Francis Wache highlights that after military spokesperson's outing, Paul Biya waits in and promises independent inquiry, but as indicated by the Post, journalists and human rights organizations want perpetrators prosecuted. From the Post, we end with the Star newspaper, which carries this declaration from French ambassador to Cameroon Christophe Guilou as main headline: "President Biya assured me Wazizi's death will be investigated." The French diplomat disclosed this information to journalists after he was granted audience by the President of the Republic last Friday. To know more on what transpired between both statesmen, get a copy of the Star newspaper, published this Monday, June 8, and read page 2. Away from Samuel Wazizi's death, let's end this press review with COVID-19. The Star newspaper says the social distancing and wearing of face mask preventive measures in Cameroon remain a far dream. According to the paper, there are still some people who doubt the killer virus is a reality and thus do not respect barrier measures prescribed by the government and the World Health Organization, a situation which the paper says renders the fight more difficult. For more on these, get a copy of the Star newspaper, published this Monday, June 8, and quench your thirst on page 3. And that does it for what the papers had to say today. Thanks for watching. A new edition comes up on Thursday. In the meantime, don't forget to take care of yourself by observing barrier measures against the coronavirus pandemic.